Also, quick little story, and this is ATL relevant. TMZ reports that the actress has asked the court to automatically withdraw all future payments from Ed Hartwell. Who am I talking about? I'm talking about Kysii Knight Pulliam. Ed Hartwell, former Atlanta Falcons linebacker, ain't paying his child support. And him and Rudy from the Cosby Show been going back and forth at it for like the last year. You know, they had a divorce. It was a messy divorce. And now she claims Ed hasn't been allowing her to travel outside of the country for work since he's been dragging his feet and signing consent forms to allow their 5-month-old daughter to leave with mom. So really just a messy thing. And I know Ed Hartwell. If you don't remember Ed Hartwell, he played linebacker for the Atlanta Falcons. He actually ended up marrying Rudy from the Cosby Show. That's what I'm going to remember her as, Kysii Knight Pulliam. And real messy split up, man. And so that's where they're at right now. She's trying to get some money from this cat. And lastly, I know a lot of people have been talking about it today. I'm definitely not the Lone Ranger on this. Wendy and Lisa, have you heard this story about Mr. Met throwing up the bird to fans?
I have not.
Yeah, so the New York Mets mascot, Mr. Met, who first of all doesn't have 5 fingers. He doesn't have 4 fingers and a thumb. He has 4 fingers. So Mr. Met threw up his middle finger allegedly.
Well, how do you have a middle finger if you only have 4?
You don't!
Because there's 2 in the middle.
Right.
So
I don't get. But anyway, some fans of the Mets wanted him to sign autographs or something like that, and he was leaving out, and he flipped them off. And so the Mets came out with a statement saying that Mr. Met will not be their mascot anymore. I think dude got a case.
Well, because he doesn't have a middle finger.
He doesn't have a middle finger.
He needs a lawyer.
I mean, it's not the same thing when you throw up an index finger or a ring finger. It's a big difference.
Unless did he throw up both fingers in the middle, then it would be a middle.
That's a big middle finger.
Right.
That's an oblong middle finger. No, that doesn't count. So I'm rooting for Mr. Met. Today is June 1st, once again, 2017. Today is National Nail Polish Day. I'm not going to partake in that.
I'm not wearing any.
Did you know today was National Nail Polish Day?
I was not aware. I did not get the memo, but my nails could probably use it.
And you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show, Sports Radio 929 The Game. Today is also National Olive Day. I have just recently began to like olives. I have. That's something we never ate when I was growing up, but over the last couple of years on pizza, and the wife actually likes it. I kind of like olives. They're all right. They're pretty good. Today is also National Go Barefoot Day, National Hazelnut Cake Day. Not a fan of hazelnut. National Heimlich Maneuver Day. Do you know how to do the Heimlich Maneuver?
I don't. When I was little, I did, but not anymore. I should probably take a lesson or two.
Today is National Pen Pal Day.
Do people still have pen pals?
Right, that's what I was about to say. People don't even write anymore.
Maybe email pen pals,
right,
but not paper pen pals.
Right. People don't even write anymore. And today is also National Say Something Nice Day. We'll definitely say something nice, man.
Every day.
Thank you to all of the Stewies and to all of the listeners, man, for tuning into the Doug Stewart Show on 92.9 The Game. I definitely appreciate it. So National Say Something Nice Day and National Pen Pal Day. The problem with Pen Pal Day, as I just mentioned, is kids don't write anymore. I don't know if you know it. You know how to write in cursive, don't you?
I do.
So I realized a couple of years ago, it came to my attention that the kids, they don't teach cursive in school anymore.
Which is insane, but I guess they don't really write checks anymore.
Right,
but
think about it.
But what if you sign a document, a lease?
That's the problem.
Or for a house.
Like, these kids now, I've actually seen one of these millennials, and especially one of these young people, and today, they kind of like print their name. Like, they don't write in cursive. They don't know how to write in cursive. They don't teach cursive in most schools anymore. I think all schools. And that's kind of sad to think about. I remember I got geeked up to learn cursive writing when I was in elementary school. Maybe, 4th, 5th grade, you start to learn that. And it's kind of sad, man. It's these computers and the kids now, they text. They don't even call. They don't call anybody. They don't know how to write cursive. I mean, it's these millennials. It's these new kids, man. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. All right, the number to the show is 404-741-0929. Quick break here. When we get back, talk a little bit of Braves baseball. I'll give you an update on Cavs Warriors. We can do that, right? We just can't give it live. There used to be a rule or something about that.
But right. You can give the score.
So we're not going to give you play-by-play, but we'll kind of let you know what the score is right now. Cavs and Warriors. My people riding around right now in their cars. They can't see the game. My truck drivers out there, tuning in. I'm going to get you up to date on score. And we'll keep doing what we do here on Sports Radio 92.9 The Game. Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Weekday mornings on The Game. It's John and Hugh.
You know what? What happened to the fun in hip hop? Street gonna trip you out anyway. Everybody's so cool. Let's have a little fun.
Welcome to the jungle where the monkeys dance on poles. I even seen a monkey with a camel toe. Okay, I had to take a picture, yeah, I got it in my phone. And I'm gonna send it to you just in case I don't come home. So I'm out here on safari with my homeboy Tarzan. Hanging with them cheetahs, damn, I hope that ain't no van. You know his girl Jane over there in her stand. Yeah, she dance around the campfire while natives singing jam.
I know what that monkey want.
Natives call me street, but I'm more like Michael Crichton. Cause I go through the Congo, yeah, searching for that white. Yeah, the blonde one, these bastards, they call it albino. Don't listen to my folks, he said there's no specimens finer. 40 days and 40 nights, I think it don't exist. Till I came up through the brush and saw gorillas in the mist. So feel the beating in your chest, that's me beating on my chest. Cause that's the way the male can tell the female who's the best.
I know what that monkey want. Give that monkey the banana. I can make your monkey talk. Give that monkey the banana.
Yo, way down in the jungle where no one has been before. I'm trying to hunt these monkey boys, so keep your mouth closed. I got some city slickers with me, think they got dough. Then I'm gonna catch this monkey and just let them take it home. I enjoy it's very raw and very, very curious. And when I'm hunting monkey boy, I'm very, very serious. People try and catch them, trap them, put them in the zoo. Feel like Dr. Doolittle, I can talk to one or two. Ooh.
I know what that monkey want. Give that monkey the banana. I can make that monkey talk. Give that monkey the banana.
I find it kinda funny that some people don't like monkey. I like it as a pet so I can pet it, it's so fun, see. But you gotta be careful cause it might have some fleas. I got to wear protection cause it might have a disease. Some are old, some are young, some are just stinky. I heard in certain places that there's only monkey eating. Barrel full of monkeys and I used to play that game. Now I take it home, keep it chained, I keep my monkey trained.
I know what that monkey want.
When life in the city is hard enough, and when you got a little brick, so what? Wanna take it out? Yeah. Life in the city is hard enough, and when you hear them things click, about to bust it out. Yeah. Life in the city is hard enough, and when you got a little brick, so what? Wanna take it out? Yeah. Life in the city is hard enough, and when you hear them things click, about to bust it out. Yeah.
I know you never met my kind. Fascination never blew my mind. Bitter words, hard, too sweet. You confused, don't waste my time. Style try, caught them one. Another sucker know when it's done. Remove the rapper, blow, pop his fam, living gushing like bubble gum. Psychic anti-psychos, me. I'm tossing braided pigeons around me. A 10-9 to check hoes who repeatedly try to check size me. Finger gotta cut this trigger. Don't go gas to kill you. Don't go fall round the corner. You meet folks in
When
life.
life in the city is hard enough, and when you got a little brick, so what? Wanna take it out? Yeah. Life in the city is hard enough, and when you hear them things click, about to bust it out. Yeah. Life in the city is hard enough, and when you got a little brick, so what? Wanna take it out? Yeah. Life in the city is hard enough, and when you hear them things click, about to bust it out. Yeah. You never even heard of one such, and never seen no one such, until you live on the run. Cause you can't see the way the bullets come, though. Some will, some won't. Some get it, some don't. Ain't no sympathy for the weak knees, me and temple beat like what? Legs in the air laid out like a dead rope to the bump. Trying to ride in on the coke. Should've never hit the bad note. I bring the image of a broken tree as I scope your brains through the red smoke. And the people wouldn't even care. They saw you once and then no more. So we didn't even hit a click, cause it was already caught. If you would have made, you get voted up, come it up and toast. Cause life in the city is hard little brick, so what? I'ma take it out, yeah. When life in the city is hard enough, and when you got a little brick, so what? Wanna take it out, yeah. Life in the city is hard enough, and when you hear the bass click, about to bust it out, yeah. Life in the city is hard enough, and when you got a little brick, so what? Wanna take it out, yeah. Life in the city is hard enough, and when you hear the bass click, about to bust it out, yeah.
I'm talking to B.
Rick and John in the middays.
Where does it come from? I don't know. Wow.
Dukes and Bell for your ride home.
We're waiting for that splash, Mike Bell. We're waiting for that boom.
WZGC Atlanta and WZGC HD1.
Atlanta Sports Radio 92.9 The Game.
Welcome back to the Doug Stewart Show, 92.9 The Game, or Sports Radio 92.9 The Game. Better get that right. My man J-Rock in studio with me right now. Thought we had to score. They're in a break right now, Cavs and Warriors.
I'll give you the update at the top of the hour.
Yeah, my man J-Rock will give you the update at the top of the hour. So I'm looking at the Solomon Brothers Diamond text line, which you can join in at 404-741-0929. We'll get back here from a short segment, and we'll get into a little Braves talk. But somebody said on this this text line that they don't teach kids how to read a clock either. I didn't know that. I think my baby girl knows how to read a clock, with hands on it, not just digital. Have you heard that one, Wendy?
I have
Lisa?
not heard that. No, Wendy, Lisa. It's funny. I have two first names.
Yeah.
I love it. It's funny. No, I didn't know that. But if they did, that's kind of sad.
That's very sad. First of all, they let these kids now use calculators when they do math exclusively.
Should, because I can't do math really without a calculator.
Oh, my Lord. I remember when we had to learn our times tables. And my daughters now, they don't learn times tables the way that we did when I was growing up. And I'm 47 years old for people asking. I'll be 50 in a couple of years. But I remember it being a chore, and for several days and maybe even a week, learning my multiplication. And so cursive, multiplication, learning how to read a clock, all of the basic skills of being a person are going out of the window. And that's scary.
But that just means there's awesome technology. So we have things that can sign our names for us now on the internet. We have things that can show us the time without having to tell it. So I think it's a new way of doing things.
Right. I feel you, Wendy and Lisa. But what happens if the grid goes down? We screwed. We are absolutely screwed if the grid goes down. It's going to be like Walking Dead around here. You remember a couple of years ago when we had that Snowmageddon? You remember all of the cars parked on the side of the highway? Were you here in Atlanta then?
I was, yes.
Oh, my gosh. That was The Walking Dead. And so I don't know, man. I don't know how I feel about this. I love technology. I love social media and all of that stuff, man. But it's kind of troubling when you think about it. Let's get a little bit of news from my man J-Rock with the news update here on Sports Radio 92.9 The Game. I'll be back in a couple minutes. Hold on. Stay right there.
And now, Sports Radio 92.9 The Game, Haviland Express Loop Sports Flash. For specials and more, go to HavilandSportsFlash.com.
I'm Jason Marks. LeBron James with 17 points and Kevin Durant with 16 as the NBA Finals is tipping off for Game 1 tonight. Golden State leading 48-39, 4:53 to go. OTAs continued on Thursday at Flowery Branch, and new Falcon Dontari Poe says the environment here is much different than it was in Kansas City.
It's fast. Everything's fast-paced, which is real good. It makes game day a little